Said you had a story, Bill, about the Grim Reaper of all things.
Yeah, you know, this story is absolutely bizarre. Um, and I really, these stories, I almost don't want to, tell them because it feels as if, oh, that person needs meds, So I, uh, I really, didn't want to tell this one, but this happened to me right about 2009 or so. So it was quite a while ago. Um, and I remember, I can remember I was I was aboard the vessel that I owned, and I was moored in Avalon Harbor at the time. And I was alone and having a wonderful night's sleep. And all of a sudden, I, I, I was awakened. I opened my eyes and I was laying on my side, and I opened my eyes, and there beside my bed, standing, just as clear as Liz Larson is right there, the Grim Reaper. And I mean, he's the full go Grim Reaper. And he is it's matte, it's like a hooded, he has a hood, and he's just standing there. And he's not saying anything. I cannot see the face. It's just black. It's a black he's wearing a black hoodie. He's and uh, it was incredibly real, and I was wide awake, and he wasn't saying a word. Uh, and I go, my first instinct was I was kind of happy about it because I was like, I asked him, I said, "Oh my God, it's time to go," and I got this, and shook his head, no, and I was like, well, that's confusing. All right. And somehow I was like, "You're here for an aspect of me." And he was like, and I was like, and then I was that, this is how ridiculous this is.
So for people on radio, Bill was nodding his head. Yes.
Yeah, yes, he nodded yes. And and oh, I don't know why, to this day, I'm still kicking myself like, Bill, you could have asked some more questions, about what aspect was it. But at the time, I was like kind of, bored and disappointed that it wasn't time to go. So I was like, oh gosh, whatever. Just do whatever you want. And I was like, do whatever you want. I'm going, I was like, close my eyes. I'm going back to sleep. So I closed my eyes. I went back to sleep, and that was it you know. But boy, I could have made so much more out of that encounter. But it was very, I guess, in hindsight, it was interesting. I've thought about it a lot of times, since then. I was like, it was just that old me that was um, uh, being so Bill.